Guys, welcome to the Vaishi Makeup YouTube channel, and today we're going to talk about tampons. I know it's a very sensitive as well as a secretive and interesting topic, isn't it? I'm sure all of us want to know about all these things, and I am a person who is very experimental in these things, and that is why I have tried pads, I have tried panty liners, I have tried these tampons, and I've tried she cups as well. So recently one of my friend asked me for a pad, and I said, I'm sorry, I don't have a pad because I use tampons. She was like, what do you use? I don't know. And she was like, why don't you do a video on it? Because if she is not aware, she was pretty sure that many of the Indian girls must not be aware of it. This tampon is a pretty new thing here in India, and the reason is that I don't know the reason behind it, but there are a lot of myths which have been circulated around tampons. But let me just tell you what I believe and what are my thoughts on tampons. First of all, those who are a beginner in tampons, they look like this, and they are available in many shapes, and they are available in many colors and a lot of other things. This might look little small to you, but once it goes inside, it's really absorbing. In fact, it's pretty absorbing. It's better absorbing than your regular pads, and it has this thread kind of a thing which stays outside your body when you put it inside, and after like 6 to 7 hours, that's it. Like, this is the biggest drawback of using tampons, and that is that you are not supposed to use it more than 6 to 7 hours. In fact, on heavy flowing days, you might need to change it before that interval as well. And you have to put this inside your vagina, and after 4 hours, just you have to pull this thread out and the tampons will come out. Thing is, for the first time when you're trying it, it might look pretty hard to go inside, but it's not. It's very soft. Once it gets inside, it doesn't feel also if it's inside the body. In fact, let me just show you how it is. It's almost like you're having a soft napkin over it, and then there is cotton. That's it. So there is the cotton, and you're new and you want to try tampons and you're a little afraid, just like everyone else. I also YouTubed it once I used it for the first time, and everything is written at the back. All the questions you may have about the tampons, and how to use it as well. It's pretty simple, and you only have to like try it once or twice, and you do not have to worry about it. There are a lot of myths which circulates around tampons. Like, a lot of girls think that if the tampons goes inside, then it's not ever going to come back. It is so small that it will come up. But that is such a stupid myth. Of course, no tampons stay inside. It always comes down. It is not possible. Even if the thread goes inside, you can always pull it back. It's not that way. More so, there are girls who think that if they use tampon, then it's going to affect their virginity, which is a big thing in India. Well, it's kind of a topic which I'm not too sure about, because one tends to lose their hymen when they are swimming, or when they are cycling, and when they are in sports. So it depends. It might, but there are a lot of companies who have come up saying that if you use our brand of tampon, then it's not going to hamper your hymen. So that's a kind of a issue which you have to decide yourself. Probably you can speak to your mother, you can speak to elder in your family, and decide whether you would like to what kind of mentality your family holds, and then decide to use this. Because I know in India it is a big thing. It is still a big thing, and I'm pretty sure people do talk about these things and value these things a lot. if we compare tampons with pads, then there are few things which really sets them apart. As far as my experience, whenever I used to use a pad, I was always kind of, my thighs used to be always like this, that they used to be like this, so that there is no bleeding, and I used to sleep with my thighs closed. But with tampons you can sleep really relaxed. Like, you have to get up once to remove them. That's the drawback which they have, because you can use your pad for a longer duration than tampon, but you sleep very freely because there is nothing inside. It's just like pad. When you're wearing pad, it's just like a diaper which you're wearing and which never feels comfortable. Then the second thing is that the odor which pads bring, that tampons don't bring. So that if is an issue for you, then you might like to try the tampon rather than the pad, or you might like to use tampon rather than the pad. Third thing is that tampons are a little expensive than your pads. If I like, this regular size tampon is for rupees, I do not have the exact price here, probably I'll mention it here so that you can check it. They're a little expensive than pads, so few people might not like to spend that much on tampons. But for me, you want to be more free, rather than, probably I will eat less ice cream or buy less stress, but I would like to be free and feel good about myself on those days as well. So it's all your preference again. Another thing which I have experienced with tampon is that they leak sometime. Yes, I do have experience leakage with tampons as well, so I kind of use those liners so that to protect it, especially at night. It depends upon the flow as well, though I don't think that I have heavy flow as compared to others, but I still need a pad underneath when I am using a tampon. So that is why I switched to she cups, which is like awesome, which I'm going to talk about in another video of mine. And for tampon, I will suggest that if you are married and if you are an Indian, then there is nothing which should stop you from using tampon. It will make you feel free, especially in summers. Like in summers, who wants to wear a pad? It is so sweaty and it is so it gives rashes and many other things which you have to dispose it also. So even that is also a problem. Disposing a pad is much difficult than disposing a tampon. You can carry it easily and dispose it anywhere you like, but in the sense, just wrap it up in a small newspaper and slowly just dispose it. But with pads, it's a big thing to dispose of pad. I'm sure you get what I mean. Also, if you're a young girl, like you are, like you just begin with your periods and all, I think there is no harm in starting with tampons and just get ready with the habit of using pad. They are useless. I think when I used tampon, I was like, oh my god, what, I have just wasted my life by using pads, because tampon was something which was so needed. And where am I, like where was I all these years? I've been hearing about it but never thought of giving it a try. There are many girls in India, in lakhs, who are not aware of tampons, or who are aware of tampons but they don't want to give it a try, and because they kind of fear it, that inserting something in their body, or they just don't want to try. But if you are someone who wants to relax, especially if you go to school and you have like periods and you want to tell your ma'am that I am having periods, so I do not excuse me, so I am having periods and I cannot play with tampons. It's not needed. You can play, you can swim, you can cycle. I have done everything. Yes, and one more thing, if sometimes it happens that tampons comes out, and then you will start feeling it inside it, like you will start feeling it, so you need to go out in the washroom and insert it again, otherwise it will come out whole. So otherwise tampons never comes out, like mostly they don't come out. And that's about it. And if you have any questions, then you can write in the comment section. I would be really happy to answer them. and they are easily available online, so I do not have to tell you where you can buy them. You can just Google Tampons India and you will get all the places where you can get them. And if I am missing anything, then you can let my readers know, and I will see you again with another interesting topic. Till then, bye bye.